Hello friends, welcome to my channel Oceantechinfo. So today we are going to learn about control flow statements. These statements are very important to write complex logic. So let's get started. Control flow statements, or simply call it as control statements. Let me first give you the overview of the control flow statement, what we are going to cover in this video. What is control flow statement? Why do we need the control flow statement? How many types of control flow statement exist in the programming language? And what are the general syntax of the control flow statement? How to write the control flow statement using any programming language? But here we are going to focus on the JavaScript. And few coding exercises we are also going to make a hands-on so that you can learn more. So please stay till the end of the video so that you can grab most of the things in your mind, more clarity about the control flow statement. So please stay focused, switch off your phone or make a silent of your phone and don't distract yourself. Just focus for 10 to 15 minutes and you will be done or learn about the control flow statement. Now let's get started. What is the statement in JavaScript? First of all, we need to understand first. So statement is what? It's an expression consists of variables, operators, literals, and method call, which will evaluate to a single value. This is called as a statement. So that means a statement is a complete unit of execution in our program. When a set of instructions are given to a computer are nothing called as statements. Generally, statements are terminated by semicolon that shows the end of a statement. Let's take few examples to explain about this statement. Let is a keyword. A equal to 10, B equal to 20. So if you see here, this 20 and 10 are the constant and A and B are the variable name. So that means and it is terminated by semicolon. So we can call it as a first statement. Okay. Second statement, this is the second example. A plus B, A plus B plus math dot power 2 comma 3. So this power is a function. This is called the function call of this math, and this plus is a, you can call it as operator, and this B is called as a variable. Okay, so you can also add it some constant as well. So the combination creates a statement. And why it is called as a statement? Because it has always be terminated by semicolon. Okay, so these are all about the statement in a JavaScript, or in any programming language you can consider the same set of rules or the instructions. Next is how many types of a statement we have. So there are two kinds of statements. One is a sequential statement that will always executed one by one. Second is a control statement which is always executed randomly and repeatedly. So control statements basically change the flow of execution and provides the better control to the programmer. So it always does this job. So that is the job of the control flow statement. Now, so there are three kinds of control statements are there. One is selective statement, one is selective statement, second is iterative statement, third is jumping statement. Selective statement means when the selection is required, right? So what are those selective statements are available? First is if, second is if else, third is nested if else, fourth is else if ladder, fifth is switch. So we are going to talk about all these 5 statements one by one in the subsequent videos. Now, second is the iterative statement. That means when the repetition is required, then only you are going to use the iterative statements. What are those iterative statements available? First is while, do while, for in, for off, and nested loop. So these iterative statements are available in the JavaScript, so that we are also going to learn one by one. Third is a jumping statement. When you want to come out from the logics based on some condition are called as a jumping statement. So break and continue and return. These are the statement that you are going to come out of the logic. So break generally used to come out of the loop, and return is generally used to come out of the function that we are also going to learn. Okay. So this is all about the types of control statements. So first we are going to focus on the first selective statement, if statement. So this is a general syntax. So if pair of braces, within that we are writing a condition, and within the curly braces, which can contains a group of statements, and this is called as a compound statements. Okay. So logic, you are going to write it here. In some of the books or YouTube videos, or maybe in some of the blogs, you will find the if a statement can be written it as like that. Okay, if condition, this is the first statement, this is the second statement. So when the condition is true, so this will be executed and this will be executed. Okay, so whatever the closest statement is associated with this if condition, based on the condition true and false, it will be evaluated and executed. If let's say this condition becomes false, so this statement won't be executed. Okay, but this statement will always be executed. Okay, so keep remember in your mind, like if the condition is false, first statement cannot be executed, but second statement will be executed. But if condition is true, first statement will also be executed and second statement will also be executed. Okay. Now, next, let's say if the condition false for this, set of instruction you have provided within this curly braces, but if condition becomes false, it will not print anything. So that's why if else loop come into the picture. So let's understand also, and then we'll do the hands-on on the coding exercise. If else, how and what you are going to write the in the if else, means what is the general syntax of the if else. If condition, then else. There is no condition will come along with the else, only condition will come with if keyword. So then you can write your logic, what you want to execute from the computer. Similarly, if you can see that the single statement, you can also write it like that. So if condition statement 1, statement 2, okay, else statement 3 kind of. So if condition is true, then statement 1 will be executed, statement 2 also. If condition is false, then the else statement will be executed. Okay. Now let's do a hands-on on the some coding exercises. Okay, so these are the coding exercises that we are focused upon to write or understand the if and if else statements. Okay, so first two exercises I will be doing in front of you, how to do the code in JavaScript using if and if else statement. Okay, how to execute it, how to write the code. So everything I'm going to explain it, and these two exercises would be yours that you need to write it. And please stay your entire focus on it. I will also be going to explain how to write the code, means what initial step you need to take before writing the code in any editor. Okay, and the next thing is because you are writing the JavaScript program, so there will not be need of entire this Visual Studio IDE to write your code and then run it, because we don't have the CSS and HTML and the server setup. So what we can do is we can take the browser help, where we can write the entire code and we can also execute it and check our output as well. So how we can do that, I'm going to explain you guys. See, open the browser, right click, go to the inspect element, and you can also open via keyboard Control plus Shift plus I. It will open the the browser dev tools. So let me do it. So you can do that and close it like that. And Control Shift I, I'm pressing it, open it again. I just want to close it, so Control plus Shift plus I, it will be closing. Okay, if you're using the Mac, then you have to give the or use the keyboard keys like Command plus Shift plus I. Okay, Command plus Shift plus I for Mac users, and for Windows users, Control plus Shift plus I. Okay, now, so here is a number of tabs are there. Click on the Source tab, and if you want to write some code, so you need a file, right? So what is the file name you want to give it? So everything, these files will be saved forever in your browser dev tool. So let me create it here for you. This is called if else statements. Any name you can give it, no need to provide the .js, .html, something like that, because this is a simple file. And here you need to write the code. Okay, so let me just copy paste these exercises for you. Just select all, copy, and just paste it here. It will be also coming as a comment. These are the comment lines. If you don't know about the comment, so you can see the first video, the detailed video of the JavaScript, where I have explained more about the basic things of the JavaScript. Okay, so let's understand how to write the code. So I'm going to write the code first in ES5. Okay, how to write the code in ES5, and second I'm going to write the ES6 way of writing the code. Okay, so first exercise saying you write a program to cast vote to a candidate based on the age eligibility criteria. So that means if you are 18 or 18 plus, you can give the vote. If you are not at the age of 18, so you cannot give the vote. Simple problem statement is. Now how you can write this? Okay, so before writing any code, you have to write the algo first. Make this habit, please guys, make this habit. It will reduce the complexity, means what you are going to write in the program, that if you don't know what you need to write it, or if you are thinking too much, so it will take more time. But if you are writing this or noting down the steps, okay, first step I'm going to do this, second step I'm going to do this, then the writing of the code is very easier for you. Okay, so this is one. So let me make it the multiple kind of a statement, would be easier for me. So this, and I'm going to just doing like that. Okay, and first step, I need to read the age. Okay, second, I need to check if age is greater than equal to 18. That means can give vote, can give vote. Okay, if otherwise, I can't give, otherwise can't give vote, right? So now it's very easy what I need to do, right? In the program. Okay, now just I need to write the code. So I need a function, and I will be execute this function. What the function is, don't worry about it. I will create a separate video on the function and how many types of function, how to write the function in ES5, and how to write the function in ES6. Okay, now, so function, this is a function keyword. I'm going to use it, function. And what is the function name I need to give it? Cast vote. Anything you can give it, but this is, and always write the function name in the camel casing. Okay, that would be a good one. And I need a parameter, which is the age, so that I can give the dynamic value of the age whenever I'm going to call this function. So now, if now next is I have taken the age. If age is greater than equal to 18, okay, I just need to say, okay, I just want to I can give the vote, right? So how can I display it? So in JavaScript we have a console.log method. So here I can pass as a string like yes, you can give vote. Okay, you can give vote. Okay. Now, so let's say if I'm just not going to use the else, so again I need to write the if condition, right? If it is less than 18, I cannot display any message, right? So what I can do is I can use the else one rather than if. So else I'm going to write it. So just copy and paste this statement so that this time would be taken. So you cannot give, because if I give, so it will be considered as a string here till here. Okay. So other set of words will be considered as a illegal characters. So that's why I'm not going to use the again the single quote. So this way, and let me just call this method cast vote, and I'm giving like here, if I'm passing 16, I just want to execute it. Now, how can I execute it here? So simple, here is a run snippet. So if I click it here, this is a console. You cannot give vote. If I, let's say dynamic value, I'm going to give it, let's say 18 is a base is to give the vote. Now if I just control S, it will save it. So see it here, it has saved now. Again click it. So this is the previous the output when you run this program. This is the next output you have run it. If you want to make it clear and again want to run it, so just you can clear with this clear console option here and again run it. So one would be printing as a you can give vote. Okay. Now, how this above program you can write it in ES6. So here is we are going to use the you can say that the arrow function or the fat arrow function. So const function name, same function name I'm going to use it, cast cast vote. Okay, and equal to, this is pair of braces passing as a parameter or the argument, and this is the arrow function, curly braces open and close. Okay, same set of instruction I will be giving it, just only way of writing the function is bit different. Rest is same. So what is the error it is giving? So identifier cast vote has already been declared above. Okay, so it is already declared here, so I can uh, can vote. Okay, this is a method name because it is not mentioned here. Otherwise you can just comment it and write the same method name, it's up to you. So I'm using this can vote. Okay, so let me just comment it out. So control and forward slash you can use it, so it will comment it out all the statements here. Would be good, because otherwise two times the same output you will be getting if you run this code. So I'm going to save it, and here I'm going to write it can vote and give it 18. Okay, let me save this program, control is saved, and now run it. See, let me first clear this so that single statement would be given. If you are writing, if you are, let's say age is not 18, age is 17, can you give the vote now? No, you cannot give the vote, right? You cannot give the vote. So this is the first problem you have resolved. So first write the algorithm, you know it, and any line of code you can write it. So that is very important here to learn. You will not see this kind of or way of writing the code anywhere, right? So that is the first instruction I want to give you. Please write the algorithm first and then write the code. This is the best way of learning any programming language. All right, so next problem, let's take it. What is the next problem? So write a program to show which meeting schedule for the given day. So that means today is Wednesday. I'm having a meeting of Scrum. On Monday, I'm having a meeting of let's say a few tasks. Okay, and on Thursday, I'm having a meeting with the demo. Okay, so that I just want to display it. Okay, today on today's which day which meeting would be appear. Okay, just I wanted to know about it. Okay, how can I do that? So again, I'm writing the algo related to it. Okay, algo. First, I need a day. What is the day? I need a day. And then second, meeting name to be to be to be scheduled. Okay, so like if you see in the Google Calendar, right, you have the option like click it and you can make it the it is in the editable format on this day what kind of meeting, so meeting name is going to give it. So somehow it's related with that kind of a particular logic. I'm just going to extract it and going to explain you. So now I'm going to write in the ES6 only. So program in ES6, ES5 and ES6 I have already explained in the above program. Now always try to use the ES6 because in the modern era of the front-end development, you have to use the ES6 concepts only. So now const schedule meeting. This is a name of the method. Schedule a meeting is equal to what is the day? Okay, and sorry, here arrow should also come, otherwise this is not a valid method. Okay, so now let's say, because we have learned only the if else condition, so we are going to use it. If we know about the switch statement, so we can also use the switch. So in the later program I will be showing that, but let's understand it here. So day, if day is equal to, so what is the day you have taken? Second thing, you have to also check the day name. Okay, check the day name, and third is meeting name to be scheduled it. Okay, so let's say Tuesday is Monday. So I'm having, so here no need to use else statements as well, so I'm just using the if only. So on Monday we have a task assignment meeting. Okay, so this is a task assignment meeting. Let's say if day equal to, because it will check what is the meaning of the equal to. So it will check both type and the value. Okay, now here I'm giving it as a Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday, spelling is wrong, so let me correct it. Now again console.log, so today is my what we can consider is a task assignment meeting on Monday. On Wednesday we have a ticket clarification on the task assigned. Okay, so ticket clarification on the task assigned means for the task you have assigned to the different programmers, and what is the state of those tickets are. So on Wednesday I have scheduled this meeting, and day is equal to let's say on Thursday we have a demo. Okay, so all tasks has done, so show the demo to the client, let's say. So demo meeting. Okay, so these are the things. Okay, but if you run this, so see here and save this code, so it will not be evaluated because this method is not called. So method is always called explicitly. Okay, so scheduled meeting, what is today? Let's say today is THRUS Thursday. Okay, so let me run this, control save and run this. See, today is a demo meeting. Why it is coming, why it is calling? Because this method you have also called it. If you just comment it out, okay, and save this program and clear this console and then run it, so demo meeting. Let's say if you have, today is your day is Monday, so just save this. See, today is a task assignment meeting. Okay, this is your task assignment meeting. So like that, whatever the day you are going to give it, so your logic will be working accordingly. Okay, so this is called as a general logic, right? I cannot give the argument here, I can give the variable here, so you can do that, but make your program simple and cover all the scenarios as per the requirement. Okay, so here I did not use this visual code id or any editor. Okay, and I just simply use the console browser. I wrote my program there, I execute my program there, and also able to see the the output on the console of the browser. So this way I can do it. So whenever let's say if you want to close this, control shift I, you can close it. Again you want to open, control shift I, you can open it and go to your if else statement, and you can see what is there and how you can write it. So these are the two more exercises I'm going to give you. The next problem exercise, you have to do it, write a program to choose a field based on yours percentage. Okay, so based on your percentage you can choose, let's say if your percentage is 90 to 95, you can choose engineering field. If you have a percentage 95 to 98, you can choose medical field, and if below that any other field you can choose it, let's say commerce or arts or whatever you want it. So like that you have to write for Selgo and then write the code. Okay, next exercise is write a program to check the number is even and odd. So you have to first write the algorithm and then write the program like above I have shown you. So these are your exercise and you have to do it. If you are able to do it, so great. If you are not able to do it, any question, any clarification you wanted, please write in the comment of the YouTube, and I will definitely provide the feedback how you can proceed on it, and it will be really helpful for you guys. Okay, thank you so much for watching Oceantechinfo channel. So please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get the notification of the latest videos. Thank you.